So, welcome to Panasonic at Photokina. My name is Joachim Overberg. I'm a wildlife photographer. I host a nature TV show in Sweden, and I'm also a Lumix ambassador. Today we're looking forward to some amazing product news from Panasonic. You have just seen many of Lumix G's world first highlights in the introduction video. Believe me, there is more about to come and it's going to be exciting. But before we dive into the news that will make tomorrow's headlines, please let me just add one personal note. My work as a wildlife photographer means that I'm often exposed to extreme weather conditions. I need to trust the camera and lenses I work with to withstand these conditions. Since I have exclusively used Panasonic Lumix cameras both on land and underwater, in the polar regions, damp rainforest, and high altitude, my camera have always delivered. So I am really honored to host this press conference. But let's not waste any more time to get the exciting news. Please welcome to the stage the head of Image and Network Business Division at Panasonic. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Yosuke Yamane.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for attending the Panasonic Lumix press conference. My name is Yosuke Yamane, and I am in charge of Panasonic imaging business. It's a great honor to explain our global strategy and future outlook to you. This year, Panasonic Corporation marks its 100th anniversary. For 100 years, Panasonic has been communicating with customers and meeting their needs with products which enrich their lives. Based on our customer trust DNA, our Lumix digital camera business has incorporated 100 years of evolution of digital and optical technology. As a result, the Lumix brand has delivered many innovative products over the last 17 years. One brand is especially connected to the development. Lumix G celebrates its 10th anniversary this year. We were in fact the first company to develop a mirrorless camera back in 2008. We have always challenged new technologies to provide customer value. Over the past 10 years, we have stood at the forefront of mirrorless camera development. We have delivered many new solutions such as dual image stabilizer, high-speed autofocus, 4K 60p video, and advanced durability. Needless to say, Lumix could only achieve this thanks to the strong collaboration with Leica Camera. Leica has been a leader of the camera industry and has created photo culture for over 100 years. Combining Leica's philosophy and craftsmanship with our innovative digital technology, Lumix has been growing as an imaging business. And we will build on this successful history by continuing our close collaboration with Leica, as you have just witnessed this morning. As the innovator of the mirrorless camera, we have been pushing the boundaries of what's possible and introduced many world's first technologies. These include the world's first mirrorless, world's first 4K mirrorless, and world's first dual image stabilizer. Thereby, we have created new trends and a philosophy of changing photography. As a result of our many innovations, we are happy to see that many professional photographers and videographers appreciate Lumix's high performance while using our top-of-the-range cameras such as GH5, GH5S, and G9. In order to meet further requirements from professionals, we will make another big step forward. Today, we are delighted to announce the development of new system cameras with a new format. This is the first Lumix full-frame mirrorless camera. The new S-Series is the result of my personal and my team's strong dedication. The Lumix S-Series is specialized. It is dedicated to professionals. We have focused on providing functions that perfectly match the needs of professionals today. As such, it will fuel the photographer's creative vision without compromise. This fantastic new concept is the culmination of the Lumix DNA and all of our innovative digital and optical technology. Let me explain why. Let me introduce to you our uncompromised points for professionals. In order to realize uncompromised image quality, professional performance, professional operability and durability, we chose the element at the latest achievement of our collaboration with Leica. Element provides photographers and videographers with unlimited opportunity and creativity. Element's wide diameter, short branch back offers big potential for optical design. Element's high-speed electronic communication and durable design realize high performance. The first point without compromise is image quality. The development of a new 47 megapixel and 24 megapixel full-frame image sensor and new Venus engine result in the Lumix S-Series having the industry's highest level resolution and sensitivity for unlimited creativity for photography. Making full use of the capability of a new full-frame image sensor, You can also enjoy the industry's highest level of 4K 60p video performance. On top of 4K 60p, it will never disappoint you with its video performance. The second point is professional performance. In order to support the uncompromised creative vision of professionals, we will realize the industry's highest performance in all essential items for photography and videography. High speed and high precision autofocus enable you to get a sharp focus on the object very quickly by combining contrast and DFD autofocus with AI deep learning technology. There will be a further evolution of the dual image stabilizer for the full-frame camera. As well as stabilizing images, this system will enable users to realize high resolution than just with image sensor capability. It will incorporate the industry's highest level precision and the highest speed shutter. The industry's highest level resolution EVF is very close to human vision. It will also incorporate double memory card slots, one for an XD card and one for an SD card, and the 3-axis tunable LCD. Thirdly, the Lumix S series will support operational shooting with operability without compromise. We have realized the perfect grip holding by responding to continuous feedback from questioners. We will also incorporate an optimal button layout for intuitive and precise operation. By offering the perfect grip holding and optimal button layout, the Lumix S series will perform as if it is part of the photographer's body. In addition, we will realize durability for tough professional usage without compromise. The Lumix S series will be equipped with 100% sealing to be dust and splash proof. It will also come with an extremely robust shutter, and it is built on the Lumix durability. It has been to the South Pole with a Japanese adventure and functioned perfectly with standing temperatures of -40 degrees Celsius. Now, I will talk about the details of our new product line. We are developing two models, the S1R and S1. The Lumix S1R is for ultimate high-resolution picture quality, embodying a newly developed 47-megapixel image sensor. The Lumix S1 is for the next generation hybrid photo and video creators. It offers 4K 60p video performance and high sensitivity thanks to a 24-megapixel image sensor. We will try to expand the possibility to meet the various requirements of professional photographers and videographers. And we will launch these new models in early 2019. Now, I will talk about lenses. You can also expect a lot from us when it comes to our own lens development. We will not compromise on lenses easy. Focusing on ultimate high resolution, giving impressive solidity and bokeh, providing high-speed autofocus and dual image stabilizer to realize the best performance to both photo and video. Driven by such passion, we are now developing 3 SGs lenses: a fast prime lens, a standard zoom lens, and a telephoto zoom lens. We will launch these new lenses in early 2019. Something a professional photographer is probably most keen on is having the choice of a wide selection of high-quality lenses. As I explained, we will launch 3 lenses with the introduction of the new cameras. Let me make a commitment to you that we will develop a total of 10 lenses by the end of 2020. More information on these will be shared when we meet again at the next Photokina. Furthermore, and thanks to the Wide-Mount Alliance, 8 like premium lenses will be available when we launch, and another 3 have just been announced. We are expecting the Sigma will also develop high performance and unique lenses. We are expecting. So customers will have a lot of choice to achieve creative photo and video shooting. As Lumix is intensifying its focus on high-end cameras, more and more professional photographers and videographers consider Lumix as their camera brand of choice. And we have built our Lumix ambassador organization. They convey the Lumix philosophy and help us to understand the needs of professionals all over the world. We have asked 2 of our ambassadors to give us their opinion about Lumix SGs and their expectations towards the new system.
My name is Daniel Barahulak, and I'm a photojournalist. My mission is to capture what is going on in the world right now and to share those stories with everyone.
My name is Annie Griffiths, and I'm a photojournalist. I've always looked at my camera as my passport to other adventures and other understandings. What brought me to photography was the discovery that I could tell stories with photography.
I've been using Panasonic's Lumix for a total of 6 years now. I bring my Lumix with me wherever I go in the world, and its performance allows me to always expand my storytelling ability.
I've been using the G9 for 9 months. For me, it's been like a miracle.
It has fast focus and excellent response. I can get exactly the shot I want and never miss a moment.
You get the true image. You get the subtleties of shadow areas. You get the drama of light.
The advantage that Lumix is that with its portable size, you have silent use of the camera as well. I really try not to disrupt the daily lives. I try to be as respectful as possible.
Photographers live for great lenses, and this system has fabulous lenses. Excellent quality, but from a small package. It has all the functions that allow me to take both dramatic pictures and intimate pictures. So I love that.
Now there's the S-Series.
I'm going to expect a lot of the S-Series.
The idea of a full-frame Lumix really excites me because no one knows mirrorless better than Lumix.
Lumix is kind of changing the game now, taking mirrorless to new levels.
I'm excited about the low light capabilities that it will have, also the rugged build, the variety of lenses that the camera series will certainly have as well.
Lumix is working with Leica to create the system. Well, I really believe that this new S-Series is going to be a tipping point for professional photographers who've been maybe a little shy about mirrorless.
There are so many stories I can't wait to document with Lumix.
Not only to take beautiful pictures, but to take useful pictures that can really have impact. The Lumix just free me up to do more and more of that, and I'm so grateful.
Today, one of the two ambassadors, Mr. Daniel Belfiore, is with us. Daniel, please join me here on stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Yamane-san. As a photojournalist for the last 19 years, I've had the opportunity to travel to more than 60 countries to photograph some of the most important stories of our time. Often my work has dealt with tragedy, with a family struggling to overcome a natural disaster, like the earthquake in Nepal, or public health crises in West Africa in the case of Ebola, or the social injustice of state-sanctioned murder in the Philippines. While the context is often extreme, I've tried my hardest to focus on the stories of individuals overcoming adversity. My approach is grounded in a belief that journalism should be personal. It must get beyond the indifference of statistics, whether war to the face, man-made, or natural disasters. I could tell you that over 27,000 people have been killed since the start of the drug war in the Philippines. Or I can show you a photograph of Jimji, who was 8 at the time, mourning the loss of her father. I could tell you that since 2014, 28,616 people contracted Ebola in over 4 countries in West Africa, and over 40% lost their lives. Or I could show you the face of Edward Dorber, 8 years old, being carried into a clinic just moments before he passed. I could also tell you that 12 million people lost their homes displaced by heavy rains in Pakistan in 2010. Or I can show you the faces of Muin Ibrahim peering around his grandfather, Ghulam, displaced by floods, walking back through deep floodwaters that day to find out that their home was destroyed. Or I can show you the photograph of desperation of villagers in Sindh province fighting against fellow villagers to get whatever food rations were being dropped by the Pakistan Army helicopter. I strive to move people with my images, to connect them emotionally, to engage the viewer, even if it were just for a second, to stoke a latent curiosity, or perhaps inspire them to want to see or learn more about what's happening in another part of the world. We as photographers must bring a sense of intimacy to connect people. We don't often know the impact that our images will have, even on the people that have been affected by these events. Sometimes the photographs stand as a simple testament of what happened, a historical record. Sometimes they prompt a generous donation from a philanthropist or a change in public policy. And sometimes our images can even bring a sense of healing or closure to those affected. Gladly in my career, not everything has been about sadness and loss. I got my first big break as a photographer covering the 2000 Olympics. The photographer scheduled to shoot the assignment got sick, so I begged my boss at the time to give me a shot. I was meant to be developing the film of other photographers. By the time the next Olympics came around, the world of photography was in the midst of seismic change. We were no longer developing film, cameras were going digital. This revolution scared me, excited some, and fundamentally changed the way we all practice our craft. I started shooting the Olympics in 2012, with assignments covering the culture of the Samburu tribe in Kenya, a country going through transformation and change in Cuba, and life on the Mekong Delta in Laos and Cambodia. Also, I focused on the daily life and an assignment of Kushti wrestling in India, where I was based for 7 years. For me, equipment is really important. Reliability, durability, and fast autofocus is what allows one to capture the most fleeting of moments. Now the quality of digital files and cameras has far surpassed that of film, allowing photographers to take images in low light, images that previously would have been unimaginable. The Lumix mirrorless has allowed me to work in places where it's been necessary to be discreet. and with the aid of a silent electronic shutter, I've been able to capture precise moments in intimate settings. It has allowed me to capture fast-moving scenes with fast and dependable autofocus as well. With the recent developments with mirrorless cameras, I'm truly convinced that we are again at a crossroads of technology. I expect the newer series to continue with the same rugged build and reliability that Lumix is known for. I also expect further advancements in autofocus performance, low light and increased file quality, especially with a new range of lenses and a new full-frame mirrorless system. This can only mean a more powerful tool to aid photographers in capturing moments and allow for more meaningful storytelling. I'm truly excited to start shooting with the new series. Thank you.
Daniel, thank you very much. Now let me move forward to the second main pillar of our Lumix growth strategy. Full frame and micro four thirds will coexist based on the usage and application. Micro four thirds has the advantage of mobility and high-speed response, so it can be used for every category of photography and videography. And we rely on the Lumix G sheets to nurture our further growth. Full frame is for ultimate image quality and perfect creativity thanks to its high density and sensitivity. It will expand the ways professionals will utilize Lumix cameras. All in all, the Lumix business will grow strongly by providing the best shooting experience based on these two systems. And as further reinforcement of micro four thirds, let me announce the development of a unique micro four thirds lens. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Leica DG by Zumilux 10 to 25mm f1.7. Then, this lens realizes a wide range of focal lengths. Since image quality of each focal length is strictly controlled as prime lens, this lens can be seen as equivalent to 5 prime lenses, 20, 24, 28, 35, and 50 mm. So, perhaps I could say a quintet of Zumilux in one lens. It is suitable for both photo shooting and video shooting. And the best is that it comes in a compact form factor. Wonderful, isn't it? So far, we have spoken about our exciting product development plans. In addition to this, we were dedicated to strengthening our service offering for photographers. Let me introduce Mr. Mike Owen to tell you more.
Thanks very much, Imane-san. It really is a pleasure to be here. I've worked within the digital imaging industry for 20 years. And the product news that we're sharing here today with a strong focus on the professional user really is very exciting. Any professional will tell you the products are only part of their imaging story. For us to be considered a true brand for professionals, we must consider more than just the product. We must consider the wider imaging ecosystem, whether this is our products, that they may be used, or the platform through which the photographers channel their work. Support and service, both of which are critical to enable a photographer to do their job. I'm proud to be in a position today to talk about how Panasonic is and continues to focus on these areas to help our customers with their creative journeys. Alongside our collaboration with Leica and Sigma on the L-Mount Alliance, we're developing key collaborations with other key industry partners to ensure compatibility with essential components of the professional toolbox. We will announce more about these as we get closer to the launch of the S1 and the S1R. We already work across a wide variety of platforms that professionals already engage with and participate in to build long-lasting relationships. Whether this is grassroots activities or high-profile events like the Olympic Games. Our most recent partnership is with the Wildlife Photographer of the Year exhibition at the Natural History Museum in London, one of the largest photographic competitions in the world. And as part of our agreement, we will provide ongoing support not only for the competition, but to their scientists as well. And we'll be working with them on some of their scientific expeditions, helping helping the museum document their research, for these projects are truly important. But today, I'm very pleased to announce that the People's Choice Award portion of the Wildlife Photographer of the Year will become the Lumix People's Choice Award. This award recognises outstanding photography as chosen for by the public. The public vote itself opens later in the year, and we look forward to seeing what they pick as their wildlife picture of the year. Finally, we come to support and service. A professional is not a professional if they cannot work, and ensuring that they can continue to work is a critical consideration for any credible professional brand. So today, I'm very pleased and would like to introduce you to Lumix Pro. Lumix Pro is the evolution of the Lumix Professional Services Programme that launched in Japan in 2017. But Lumix Pro has been designed with a global reach that provides our top-tier photographers in multiple locations. Built on solid and well-tested foundations, and with the photographer and videographer at its heart, Lumix Pro launched in Japan and the United States, with services coming to Europe in early 2019. The target of the Lumix Pro service is to offer a network of services and benefits that are available to professionals on the road, which is when they need them the most. Each country offering Lumix Pro will work within a unified framework of services, but also have the flexibility to promote the service in a way that matches the requirements of their specific market. Benefits will include access to a dedicated Lumix Pro telephone hotline even, improved turnaround times for both services and repairs, plus a range of customised services such as maintenance and lens calibration. Lumix Pro will be open to owners of the GH4, GH4R, GH5, G9 and the GH5S cameras, plus of course the new full-frame products when they hit the market. You'll be able to see an overview of the benefits available to members at lumix-pro.com. Lumix Pro has been built around the needs of the professional Lumix user, but it also caters to a wide range of Lumix users across all of our key regions, with the objective of building long-term relationships, not only with our professional users, but also the users of our Micro Four Thirds cameras, and the full-frame cameras once they launch. Thank you very much for your time today, and enjoy the rest of Photokina. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. At the last Photokina, I said 4K would evolve to 8K. Our strategy has not changed. As we have led the camera industry with 4K, we are committed to be the leader of 8K. We will dare to challenge with an 8K camera, which will have a new engine and a new sensor and a new lens. Together with you, we will create a new generation with 8K. Lumix will contribute to a new photo culture with decisive determination. Lumix will continue to evolve with cutting-edge technology. Lumix will support photo enthusiasts all over the world. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.
It's so kind of you, Yamane-san, to choose one of my photos at the last in the slideshow. The image, by the way, is not fake. The frog actually climbed up onto the camera while we were shooting with the G9 in Madagascar last September. For now though, all the information from today, including images, are on the nice little USB stick prepared and waiting for you outside the room. Please do not miss the chance to take one of the USB sticks with all the information and images. For those interested in a tour at the Panasonic booth, please register with a nice host waiting at the entrance from the Congress Center North. There's nothing more to do than to wish you all a great Photokina 2018. May it be full of interesting interviews and stories, with still enough time to meet old friends and friendly colleagues, and last but not least, having the chance to meet new people. Learn from their professional experience as photographers, and perhaps make some new friends. Have a really great Photokina.